Today we're going to do a static stretching routine for our hips and hamstrings. We're going to start by lunging our left leg out forward and bringing our hands to the inside of our foot, bringing our back hip as close to the ground as we can without touching our knee. If you're extra bendy, you can bring your forearms down to the mat. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Here I'm just showing the alignment from the front. Next, we'll take our torso upright, touching the knee to the ground and extending our left leg. We're going to turn sideways and reach over the top for the foot. That'll stretch your lats as well as your hamstring. Each of these stretches is going to be about 30 seconds long. Now, we're going to push our front leg out and our back leg out in opposite directions to attempt a vertical split. Of course, always go to the range of motion your body is capable of. Push and challenge yourself to stretch further each time. Now we're going to flip to the other side for that same lunge. You can see I'm pushing my hip down and getting my knee close to the ground, but not letting it touch. Again, you can go down to the forearms if you're extra bendy, or you can stay in that upright position. Again, we're going to bring that knee down, torso comes up, extend the leg, reach over the top, and drive for that foot. Next up, we're going to do a frog stretch. You're going to start by getting on your hands and knees. Your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Then you're going to push your hips out as far sideways as they can go. Then push your hips backwards towards your heels. Try to touch your butt to your feet. To bring the stretch back into a reverse figure four. If you're not flexible enough to get the reverse figure four, it is okay to bring that bent knee around to the front for a regular figure four stretch. Now we return to the frog, so that way we can kick out the other leg and do the same thing on the other side. Again, you want to hold for 15 seconds or so before rotating the toes up. I believe I mistimed this side, so if you have a slight count difference, that's okay. There we go, I rotate it up, and then I hold, and then we'll walk it back into that reverse figure four. straight, you'll feel an intense stretch in the entire posterior chain of your legs. I'm breathing in and coming back off the stretch, breathing out and going deeper into it. Next, we kick our legs out as wide as they'll go, as if you were doing the splits. Again, hips back, back straight, and walk your hands out. This is going to stretch that hamstring and your groin. Point your toes up if you can for a little bit of extra stretch in the ankle and calf. For a butterfly stretch, so press your feet together, your heels towards your groin, and your knees towards the ground, chest up, back straight. Drive your elbows into your knees if you need to assist them pressuring towards the ground. If your knees stay towards the ground and your heels stay near your groin, you can also bring your chest down towards your feet, again keeping that back straight for a little bit of extra stretch. Now finally, we're going to do our most difficult stretch. We're going to get up into a frog position, and we are going to kick out to each side for a full horizontal split stretch. Get as deep as you can. It's okay if you can't make it all the way, and keep that weight centered back. To the ground and toes pointed up is the correct way to do this. Hips pushed back. Weight should be pulling through that groin. And that's it for our stretching routine. Go ahead, shake it out, get some wiggles. Tell your legs that you're sorry you did that to them. I know it seems silly, but it really works. All right.